Hi everybody, I'm Patti Cesarini, and today I'm sitting down with our baseball coach, Coach Banfield. Coach, you guys are a couple days away here from flying out. You said tomorrow or tonight, super early, whatever you want to call it, going to St. Mary's in California. How's the team feeling? How are you looking? You guys are probably excited to get going and finally get some nice warm weather too.
Yeah, we're excited to get outside and play, that's for sure. And we've been outside here the last week and a half, which has been great. Last year we had 0 days before the season started where we weren't in the dome. So that has certainly been nice, but excited to go play somebody else and kind of see how it goes.
How do you think being able to get a couple days outside here has helped you guys prepare?
Certainly doesn't hurt. You know, we can do a lot in the dome, so it's nice, but there's just some stuff you can't replicate. So we we inter-squatted 3 days last week and just get a little bit more of a live action feel. So hopefully it'll be a benefit to us.
Right. And then how do you guys prepare and plan your non-conference schedule to prepare you for Horizon League play?
There's a few factors. If I'm being honest, the biggest one is chasing guarantee money to make it really workable. But there's other big pieces. I like to take our guys places that they haven't been. So we're going to California this year, going back to South Texas and doing some different stuff. I try to pick places where I know we'll get the games in at. I mean, a lot of teams go to the Southeast and it rains a ton, and so just try to pick places that have turf or in places it doesn't rain to get good crowds and places our guys would like to go see. So as I say that, I think it's supposed to rain this weekend.
Oh, no. Well, knock on wood. Maybe the forecast will change and be in your favor. But kind of staying on the track of Horizon League play, you guys were picked third in Horizon League preseason polls. I see that smile, that smirk. Wright State #1, Northern Kentucky #2, two teams that you guys have really battled and competed with for the past couple of years now. What have you guys been working on, and just getting that leg up? What's going to separate you from those guys this year?
Sorry, I'm going to pick my words. We just need to go play good. This is the best team we've had. We just need to go play good. We'll see. I feel good that'll be wrong at the end of the year.
And new team, you said it's probably your best team that you've had, and it's a lot of fresh faces and stuff. So in terms of intermingling and mixing with newcomers and returners, how has that process been for you guys?
It's been good. I think when people talk about like team chemistry, they often talk about just like how's everybody getting along. I don't really ever worry about that. Like I've never had a team where that was like a problem. I'm more interested in team chemistry. To me is like guys holding each other accountable and doing stuff right. And we got most of our top guys back from last year. Obviously, you lose a guy like Gabe Lux and stuff like that, and guys that have been here, Jared Miller, that are hard to replace. But I love what we brought in. I mean, you could certainly argue that we bring back our two best offensive players, our two best arms for sure, maybe three, and we just supplemented it really well. I think I'm excited about a lot of the new guys on the mound. We have two freshmen that are probably in our top 5 on the mound right now.
That's impressive.
I'm excited about them. And then a third one in Aiden Manzella that might be the hardest thrower we have. So I'm excited about the group, and you don't ever know until something bad happens, right? So hopefully hopefully we got a little ways to go before we face that.
For strong arms that are coming back for you guys, Hunter Pydek, he's getting the start on Friday against St. Mary's, and then Brandon Decker after being reliever of the year. Do you see him coming into that starting rotation or keeping him in more of relief this year?
I don't know, honestly. I know how good he is in the bullpen. Starting is something that he wants to do, and I think he's earned a chance to do it. So we've kind of said that we're gonna get through the non-conference and have another discussion about what makes the most sense at that point. I know he's the best reliever in the league. I know how valuable it is to have guys at the back end, and he threw as many innings out of the bullpen as starters do. But I also know how valuable it is to have guys that get you into the 6th and 7th, without having to go to the pen so early. So we'll see how it goes. It's probably dependent as much on, he's kind of a come in, max effort, blow it out kind of guy, and we'll see how that plays earlier in the game. And I think the development of those young guys I talked about probably has an impact too. If one of them could handle, that role, then maybe it frees us up to do some other stuff. But we'll just wait and see.
And on top of you, we talked a lot about your pitching staff and your arms and the guys that you had. Is there anyone else that's on your squad that you should really be looking out for, or that we should be looking out for this year?
I think there's a lot. Certainly, the young arms I think will be the ones that will stand out, early. Aiden Orr is as good a freshman hitter as I've ever had. Probably would have been our second baseman. He's hurt and can't play defense, so he'll probably be our DH until further notice. But there's a lot of guys I'm excited about. I mean, we'll start redshirt freshman at short, Sam Griffith, who was knocking on the door and maybe should have got out there last year at some point, but there's a bunch. I'll forget somebody, but I'm excited about the group. I mean, we face a righty on opening day and then a lefty on Saturday, so we'll probably run like 13 different position players out there and just kind of see how it goes.
Yeah, and that's what the whole non-conference schedule is all about, figuring out how you want to work things within your team. And do you guys have a new mantra for this year? I believe last year it was no little things, correct?
That's kind of been a thing since I've been here,
Okay.
just like everything's important, and if you say it's little, that means it's unimportant. So, nah, I'm not much for the gimmick slogans. Get on us, stay on us. We talk about that, but nothing official anyway.
Not yet, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, all your games are on ESPN this upcoming weekend, right? You got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What are you looking when you come back home and you get some of those home games and stuff? What are you looking for from a crowd perspective, getting people to come to your games and support you guys as a team?
We got to find a way to get some students to baseball games. That's like kind of been a thing since I got here, and then the first year was such a mess. We could never really get into it. But if somebody can tell me how to get students to games, I'll buy the pizza out of my pocket. Like we got to figure that out, because I think if we can get them there once, hopefully it'll be a good experience, and we can maybe make it a thing.
Yeah.
So if anybody's got any ideas on that, let me know.
We'll keep them ticking. We'll be generating some ideas up here. Then the last question I have for you: what are you most excited for about this upcoming season?
Just most excited to hopefully continue making progress. I think that 2 years ago we probably overachieved a little bit. Last year expectations raised. Felt to me like we underachieved a little bit, but at the end of the day, I mean, we're an inning away from winning the tournament and going to a regional. So the honest answer is we're probably right where we're supposed to be, and I like our chances. We just need to go play good.
All right, well, thanks, Coach. I appreciate it, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks for having me.